Food security, because whatever, like you said, Mr. President, no matter what we do, if we are not able to put food on the table of Nigerians, then the whole essence of leadership that we are all part of at different and various levels will be defeated. So I recommend that private sector players that are into agro-allied businesses should be allowed to import food items to a certain period so as to be able to balance. And I appeal to Nigerians. I appeal to Nigerians in the name of God that created all of us and gave us the different various privileges he's given us. Those of us that are hoarding food items should please bring them out for the sake of humanity. Because the Lord says, for whoever adds value to humanity adds to him. That is just for you to understand the magnitude of reward that comes along with adding value to humanity. Otherwise, what value would you add to God? So please, this is a special appeal for the sake of God. Then for CBN, sir, CBN should honor transactions that are being committed to. Transactions that are legitimate, transactions that are genuine and are of value addition. CBN should honor those transactions, because there are transactions that have already been done but yet to be honored by Central Bank of Nigeria. On the foreign exchange, when I saw the video of what happened yesterday at Zone 4, I laughed and I cried at the same time. I laughed because in 21st century, a great country like Nigeria should not embark on such a thing.
What happened in Zone 4?
That will not solve our foreign exchange problems.
I'm sure you want to come with a separate motion on that. Point of order.
Actually, it is going to add to our, the problems of balance of payment, which again will add much more pressure to the naira against the dollar. So the private sector players that are into agro-allied businesses should be allowed to import.
Okay, then I think there is a point of order by the leader. So just give the leader a few seconds. We moved and seconded that we do extend the time beyond 2 o'clock by bearing in mind the 2:30 appointment with the European Union. Those who are in support of this motion with the caveat say aye, and those against say nay. The ayes have it. Senator Wadada, conclude.
Amendment proposed to any motion or bill under consideration in the Senate or a committee thereof shall only be in order if they are relevant to the question or matter then under discussion. Your Excellency, we have a report, and this report has been debated. We have recommendations. It's for the Senate now to look at those recommendations and either agree or disagree.
Point of order sustained. Yes.
That he called, and it does not make any sense to what but anyway, bottom line is we should, what needs to be done as to the foreign exchange problem we have been clearly stated in the report. CBN has taken the right directions. It is only for us to ensure that, ensure and support the measures taken. But really and truly, going to Zone 4 to arrest and attack or harass bureau de change operators would...
Point of order was sustained. Thank you for your contributions, the host government, because they are still having discussions on how to make sure that in the nearest, in the immediate, all Nigerians have access to food, and that the hunger is reduced to the barest minimum, and that the people can afford it also.
Mr. President, I think...
So if you say that the policy is don't import food, no. No, we are, I believe at the moment now, we are at the threshold where nothing should be ruled out, because Nigerians want food. The hungry population is an angry population. And so we must do everything possible to put food on the table of Nigerians. I recognize the need for us to protect local production, but at the moment we are under an emergency. And under an emergency situation, no policy should be ruled out. We must keep everything open to make sure that Nigerians are fed, to reduce the food prices. You need to understand that as of now, we have not yet even arrived at what should be the minimum wage. So you can have a situation where a bag of rice is twice the minimum wage, and then the production that we would have done as a result of insecurity and inability to access the farms. People are not bringing out food because of, and then you say you cannot provide food. There's no policy that says you cannot import food in the interim. I'm not.
ka tashi aiki in dai saka ka tashi aiki alai kenan da tawo a waje